Hi, my name is Olaf and I like warm hugs. Hi friends, we are making an Olaf hat today so that you can be Olaf. The materials you will need are a paper plate, some markers, some scissors, and probably a stapler. A stapler or some tape will be useful as well. So the first thing we need to do, this is the completed project, say hi Olaf. We are going to get our paper plate and we're going to make some dots so we know where the edges of Olaf's head are. So we're going to start with one line in the top and the center, right there. And then one over here and one over here, just about an inch off the edge of the plate. And then down on the bottom, we're going to make two more marks. We're going to make a dot here and a dot there. Right, so we've got 5 marks, top, 2 sides, and 2 on the bottom. And then we're going to draw a line that connects all 5 of these dots. So we go up, and over, and then down the other side to connect those. And you can also connect these along the bottom. And that's looking a lot like the shape of Olaf's head, isn't it? The next thing we're going to draw are the teeth, and the teeth go on the rim of the plate. They go on the rim of the plate. So I'm going to draw down and down, and I'm going to draw over, and I decided that I'd like him to have 2 teeth, so he's got 2 little teeth that stick down past the rim of the plate like that. Next up, Olaf needs eyeballs, so they're big ovals. 1 oval, a second oval, and then each iris is just a filled in black dot. And then from there, I'm going to give him some eyebrows because his eyebrows help him be expressive. So I'm going to go whoop, on one side, and maybe this one goes up a little bit. And I'm going to color those in. So I've got 2 eyebrows. And then before I do any cutting, I'm also going to give him a nose, and I switched to orange because I happen to have an orange marker ready to go, and his nose is a carrot, so it comes down this way, you make it pointy, and then you make it round on that end, and you can color it in. All right. So now I have an Olaf face. He's got 2 eyebrows, 2 eyes, a carrot nose, and some teeth sticking down. Next up is where I need my scissors. And this is a part where you're going to want to have a grown-up to do this for you because you have to stab through the plate. And we're going to stab through the plate and we're going to cut around the rim from the bottom of his face over here all the way around to the bottom of his face over here. So get your scissors, be careful, stab through. Stab, there we go. So now I have stabbed through the plate and I'm going to cut around the rim all the way around. And I've got this handy dandy purple line that separates my rim of my plate from the base of my plate. I'm going to cut around and around and around and around and around and around and around on both sides. So, what I should have is that his face can pop up, right? His face can pop up, and the rest of this is going to be the crown of the hat. Now, the next thing we're going to cut out is you can cut out these crescents here so that just his head remains. So that's easiest to do if he's upside down. Because I'm a righty, I'm going to cut around, 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 around. And look, so I cut out a crescent. So I cut out a little piece, and then on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut out around his head, so I cut that piece out. So then what I have left, the very last cutting step that I'm going to do to this part, is I'm going to cut out his teeth. Now, I'm going to cut right up just through where his teeth are, just through the brim, on one side, on the other side, and then I'm going to cut off the bottom of where his teeth are so that those are gone. Whoop. And it looks like this. And what ends up happening is that his head can flip up and then his teeth can flip down. Yep. His head can flip up, his teeth can flip down, and we can put it on our heads like that. Now this last little piece that you can do is you can take these slivers and you can cut them into little shapes. I colored mine in brown, and then I just did one staple to staple them on there. I just did one staple to staple them on. So you've got your two little slivers. You can make his hair however you want. You can give him 3 pieces of hair, 4 pieces of hair, whatever you want. Color them in brown, cut them into new shapes, and then use a staple to attach them. If your hat is too small, you can take one of these pieces, cut open the back of the hat, you cut it open, and then you can staple an extra piece to hold it together. If your hat is too big, you cut open the back and you overlap the edges and staple them there so that it fits your head. That is an Olaf hat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.